Hola. No se puede poner todavía. Hola. Hola, 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 hola. Vale. La verga que se viene. Ventilador siempre puesto, chicos. La verga. Vamos a ver, Wii. Vamos a ver lo que sucede aquí. Que viene, que viene, que viene, que viene, que viene, que viene. Se viene locura máxima, te lo digo. Yo comiendo una pizza. Disfruten también. Porque esto es cine. ¿Cómo?
Malika's plan needs too
¿Cómo que
much
hay
time,
subtítulos
and too many
en
things can go wrong.
alemán?
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
This
Vale,
is a
hay
distress
historia.
signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Great going, Malika.
Aquí no las hay.
We're already off to a rocky start here.
Venga, jugadora.
Bring it! Lenny Praise memes echo!
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
Chicos, se viene historia, Se viene historia, pero no la puedo estar comiendo, me da igual, ¿vale?
In the event that a
Vale, voy a dar la
confrontation
vale,
becomes
vale,
inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
And
Otra
once
lucha
you've
con
learned the
Capitano.
truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may
Hostia,
just
el pavo
find it
este,
in your
el que está con
heart to
Capitano.
consider my proposal. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the wolves, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. Humanity's survival is worth its
Se viene
price.
historia dura.
Let's give them everything we've got!
Matlan must pay the price, and only Malika's death can clear the debt. All I wanted was to see her again.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
If I could go back, I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival.
Yo creía que no iba a haber historia.
You've experienced something similar, Malwika. You should know exactly what I mean.
Creía que no iba a haber historia, chicos. Creía, pero sí viene historia. Sí viene historia, sí. Fotico. Fotico al código, chicos. Fotico. Con mi iPhone 25 Pro. Buen iPhone. Chasca ahí, O sea, ponen a Chasca. Pero Chasca no se viene. No entiendo esta fotico. Con Chasca de protagonista. Vale, a ver lo que nos traen. A ver qué relleno nos traen. A ver la historia. La historia me ha gustado. Creía que iban a traer algún tipo de relleno y nada de historia principal, y sí que traen historia. Me ha gustado.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.1 special program. My name is Gabe, and I'm from the Genshin Impact localization team.
And I'm Kai. I'm also from the Loc team, and will be your host for today's program. We're usually translating Genshin Impact behind the scenes, so it's an honor to talk about the latest update. I'm pretty stoked about what's coming in version 5.1.
Totally. I'm sure that everyone else is just as excited to find out about the new update.
Then let's give them what they've been waiting for. First up, Shilonen will be our new playable character in version 5.1. Whoa, Shilonen has a lot going on. Where should we start?
Yeah, we should probably start with her profession.
Of course.
Shilonen is a famous smith from the Children of Echoes, one of Natlan's 6 tribes. She forges all kinds of goods, like jewelry, vehicles, and weapons. You name it, and she'll make it.
Cool.
We've already seen some of her creations, actually.
Oh, really?
She created the Pyro Archon sunglasses and Kachina's drill, Turbo Twirly. You'll be able to see even more of her handiwork, including the weapons of some of our new upcoming Natlan characters.
Wow, she's forged so many creations.
Yeah, and they're all really varied.
She commands so much respect in Natlan, but her job is really challenging.
Yeah.
What's her secret?
Shilonen is a really skilled smith, but her work mindset is the true key to her success. As she likes to say, if you overwork yourself, then your mind and body will settle the score.
Yep.
You can't accomplish much while you're burned out. That's why she believes that it's important to take breaks.
So, what does she do during her time off?
Well, for one, she likes to sunbathe in the tree branches.
That's right. We saw her doing that before.
Yeah, in the Ignition teaser.
Yes.
But that's not her only hobby. She also likes to listen to music.
Oh yeah, that's a popular pastime in her tribe, right?
Absolutely. See those earpieces in her ears? They actually connect to a record player.
Cool.
She made them so that she could listen to music during her work breaks. And the musical beats help her keep up a steady forging rhythm. They're pretty handy.
Wow, it seems like her skill set is really convenient.
And as a smith, her skill set also comes in handy for exploration. Shilonen actually forged some special equipment that make it easier to get around. Let's take a look.
Great. Ooh, she's in her Night Soul's Blessing attire. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, she makes climbing look so easy.
Yeah. She can even stop in the middle of her climb and take in the surrounding view.
Nice. I bet she finds a lot of inspiration that way.
For sure. When she finds something interesting, she immediately springs into action.
Está por ahí, tío.
She's intense.
Speaking of intense, let's discuss her battle mechanics. Shilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next to her? They look like gems, right? Well, those are samplers that were crafted by Shilonen herself.
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Shilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters to your party. For example, if Mualani is in your party, then one of Shilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro. And when Shilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
Oh, okay. Well, how do you activate the samplers?
It's simple. When Shilonen has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then hitting enemies with her normal attacks will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at their maximum level, then all samplers will be activated. This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
Nice.
Shilonen's abilities work best when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out her Night Soul points.
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance. Of course, Shilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters. If Shilonen's samplers are aligned with Geo, then her normal attacks and plunging attacks deal greater damage instead of rapidly accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Shilonen also has a talent that should be helpful for exploring Natlan. When Shilonen is in your party, triggering a Night Soul transmission with one of your party members will allow them to regain a set amount of phlogiston.
Cool.
Shilonen's Elemental Burst deals AoE Geo damage, and if she has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then her burst will restore HP to active characters at set intervals. Alright, that's all we have for Shilonen's skills.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention something important.
What is it?
Ancient names. Shilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging. The Pyro Archon even appointed her to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Ancient names record the deeds of Natlan's heroes, right? It's amazing she can forge something like that.
Exactly. Natlan cherishes its ancient names. Few have the honor of being recognized by past heroes, and even fewer individuals have the ability to forge ancient names. Be sure to check out Tribal Chronicles Nanatskayan in version 5.1 to learn more about Shilonen and ancient name forging. And, just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn extra primogems and level up materials by completing Shilonen's Tribal Chronicle during version 5.1.
Speaking of forging an ancient name for the Traveler, at the end of the last Archon quest, the Pyro Archon made it sound pretty difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The Traveler is an Outlander, so their adventures in Natlan aren't recorded in the Night Kingdom. If those deeds aren't recorded, then it's going to be pretty tricky to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Yeah, no wonder the Pyro Archon said nobody's ever done it before.
During the version 5.1 Archon quest, we'll have to figure out how to overcome that obstacle. We'll also get the chance to meet Citlali from the Masters of the Nightwind. Her tribe is said to be extremely knowledgeable about the Wyob, so she might be able to turn the tides in our favor.
Yes!
Of course, the Traveler's ancient name won't be the only obstacle. The threat of the Abyss remains, and it seems like Auroran, a mysterious member of the Masters of the Nightwind, is working on a secret plan.
Ooh. There's so much to look forward to. Travelers can also earn extra primogems from this Archon quest, right?
You're exactly right. Just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn an extra 500 primogems if they complete the Natlan Archon quest Act 3 and Act 4 during version 5.1. But that's not all. Extra rewards will also be available for exploring Natlan during version 5.1. Travelers can earn a total of 400 extra primogems by completing related world quests and increasing Natlan exploration progress. Travelers who already reached the required amount of progress in version 5.0 can directly claim the rewards during the new version. But don't worry if you're more laid back about exploring new regions. These exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That means you will have all of version 5.1 and 5.2 to satisfy the conditions and claim the rewards.
Yeah. Can we expect similar rewards to become available as the map expands in future updates?
You bet. Limited time exploration rewards will be offered for all future Natlan areas.
Yes.
Each time a new region is released, the exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That way, travelers should have enough time to explore the new maps and claim those extra primogems. Each version comes with a ton of activities. You might even come across some opportunities for exploration during certain commissions or events. So you'll definitely have a ton of chances to work towards those rewards.
We should give the travelers an example.
No problem. In version 5.1, travelers will be able to take part in an event called Aphid Treasure Trace. They'll work together with Shilonen to track down and capture phlogiston aphids. It's not as simple as I make it sound, though. These creatures have been corroded by the Abyss, which caused them to grow unnaturally large.
Wow, is nothing safe from abyssal corrosion? Natlan's really going through a tough time.
Tell me about it. Luckily, the corrosion levels are still reversible. Start by unleashing attacks with your characters, then use Shilonen's insect net to break their shields. Once the surrounding shields are down, travelers can purify the abyssal energy inside of them. Elsewhere in Natlan, travelers who venture into a specific underground cavern will discover a secret source automaton that was left behind by a lost civilization. The secret source constructor awaits all challengers. If you manage to beat this new boss, then you can earn special materials.
I bet Shilonen would love to get her hands on the parts of that automaton.
Okay, we introduced our new character and the new boss. Let's move on to the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.1, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Shilonen and Chiori. A new 5-star sword, Peak Patrol Song, will be featured on the weapon banner. And in the second half of version 5.1, we'll have returning event wishes for Nahida and Hu Tao.
Yes, and new 4-star weapons will also be added to the weapon banner during version 5.1.
Okay.
Keep an eye out if you're interested in them.
Oh, I can't wait. But it's about time for our first break. See you soon, travelers.
See you soon.
A ver. Fotico con el iPhone. Fotico con el iPhone. Subiré un codiguillo cuando pueda. Que subiré un short con los códigos, me refería. Me voy a comer una ala de mosca. El personaje en sí muy guapo, pero habrá que verlo, tío. Habrá que ver de lo que es capaz. En principio baja resistencia.
Welcome back, travelers. I'm sure that everyone can figure out where we're at.
Yep, it's Sumeru City. Things are looking really festive.
That's because we're celebrating Nahida's birthday in version 5.1. I still remember how the Sub-Zero's festival kept repeating during the Archon quest 2 years ago. Nahida couldn't celebrate her birthday because the Grand Sage trapped her in the sanctuary of Sorastana.
Right, and Nahida's character teaser was so sad. Especially during that third instance of, when I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. The sudden change of music was so heart-wrenching.
Definitely. The Traveler really helped out by exposing the Academia, and Nahida was able to earn her people's love, but we all feel like she deserves a true birthday celebration, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in the version 5.1 event, Chromatic Ode of Candies and Roses, travelers will get the chance to give Nahida the birthday celebration that she deserves.
Alright, finally!
Yeah, actually, I have a few screenshots that I can share with everyone. Do you want to take a sneak peek at this Sub-Zero's festival?
Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, that's a lot of people. It looks like they're secretly discussing something.
This year, the Academia is organizing a birthday celebration unlike any other. Think of it as a small way to make up for their past mistakes. Plus, the Traveler has teamed up with a bunch of friends from Sumeru to prepare a special surprise for Nahida.
Oh, I can't wait to see her reaction.
Of course, a surprise is only as good as your ability to keep it a secret, so don't give it away, Travelers. The flower carriage is another important part of Sub-Zero's festival. This year, our Sumeru friends have created a miniature carriage to simulate the parade. That way, it can go off without a hitch.
That's so nice of them.
And the Traveler will serve as the Knight of Flowers during the real parade, escorting the carriage along the road.
Wow, so the Traveler is like Nahida's protector.
Yeah, it looks like the Aranara are also involved in the festival. If you want to learn more about this year's Sub-Zero's festival, including the birthday surprise, then be sure to check out the event during version 5.1.
It's time to make some memories sweeter than candied Agilenak nuts.
Travelers can also look forward to different types of gameplay during the event. Remember the parade simulator that we saw in the earlier screenshot? Travelers can take it for a spin during the event, Rocking Carriage. The goal is to control the direction of the carriage to avoid obstacles while gathering as many flowers as possible. Collect blessings along the way, and you'll be able to obtain a higher score.
Nice.
In the second event, in a reflection of reality and dreams, travelers will enter unique dreamscapes, search for anomalies within the dreams, and fix them.
Oh, so it's like a spot the difference game. That's one of my specialties.
In the third event, Shadow of the Night's Blade, the Knight of Flowers must eradicate evil on behalf of the Dendro Archon. Earn points by defeating as many enemies as possible within the time limit. You can even increase your performance level and earn buffs by satisfying special conditions during the challenge.
Ah, this should be a breeze for the Night of Flowers. Bring it on.
Oh wow, looks like someone's excited for the Sub-Zero's festival. I hope travelers feel the same way.
Hey, I'm sure they will.
In addition to Nahida's birthday celebration, version 5.1 offers other exciting events. In Feast of Pursuit, travelers will be able to earn rewards by completing various challenges. They can even choose their own difficulty setting.
Oh, cool.
Each challenge comes with unique buffs. Use them wisely to clear the challenge as quickly as possible. You'll find tougher enemies at higher difficulty levels.
In Reminiscent Regimen Thrill, travelers will team up with each other in co-op to tackle a challenge with 4 random stages. Each challenge will feature different Reminiscent reinforcements. Selecting a character that fits the reinforcements featured in each stage will make it easier to complete. Each player can choose a strengthening buff before entering a stage. You can give your team an advantage by choosing a buff that works with the specific stage design.
It's all about optimizing your teamwork.
Absolutely. After completing the challenge, travelers will earn thrilling stars based on their performance. Be sure to gather thrilling stars if you want to claim the corresponding rewards.
New envisaged Echoes challenges will also be added in version 5.1. Travelers will now be able to obtain Echoes for Zhongli and Keqing.
Whoa, Zhongli's Echo is really cool.
Keqing's Echo is also beautiful. She leaves a trail of flowers behind her.
Whoa, save some excitement for our other updates. During version 5.1, a few familiar faces will also be added to Genius Invocation TCG. Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards.
Cool.
Version 5.1 is absolutely packed with events. There's even the Aphid Treasure Trace event that we introduced at the beginning of the program.
That's not all. There's an old friend we haven't seen in a while.
Wait, do you mean...
That's right. Lieben will be back in version 5.1. Just like always, travelers can exchange their items for Primo Gems and level up materials. I even heard that Natlan-specific materials will be available during his latest visit.
Awesome!
That should be all for the version 5.1 events. That means it's about time for our second break.
You got it. We'll be right back, travelers.
Último código. Foto en 4K, chicos. Habrá que canjearlo claramente. Por ahora, lo mejor de lo mejor que he visto es la historia, bro. La misión de Arconte, tío. La historia principal. Me parece increíble como en la 1.1 hacer un evento de Fischl, de tal, del Wanderer, de que caen meteoritos, de que el cielo es falso, algo sobre Teiba, ¿sabes? Sobre que no es la historia principal, pero lo parece.
Welcome back, travelers. It's time to jump into the system optimizations. First up, a skip feature will be added to the Spiral Abyss. This change allows you to skip Floor 9 in the new update if you obtain full stars on Floor 11 of the previous Spiral Abyss. Obtaining full stars on Floor 12 will allow you to skip both Floor 9 and Floor 10. Hopefully, this change will create a smoother experience.
That sounds so convenient.
Yeah, I know, right? Just as a reminder, the Primo Gem rewards from the skipped floors will need to be claimed manually. But floor rewards such as Domain Reliquaries will be distributed automatically when you open the Spiral Abyss interface. In addition, you can now open multiple Domain Reliquaries at once.
Nice! We don't have to keep opening them one by one.
Yeah. Continuing with more optimizations, the filtering and sorting logic of the character artifact interface has been improved. The system will now remember your artifact set filters so that you don't have to set them every single time. You can also sort by affix for an individual artifact slot. Those preferences will also be saved.
That will make it a lot easier to filter artifacts for each character.
Totally. The character ascension mechanics will also be optimized in version 5.1. You can now see the craftable amount of certain materials directly in your inventory. A feature will also be added to the crafting bench that allows you to filter recipes by character ascension goals. This will allow you to easily view and craft the number of materials that you need.
Now, you don't have to calculate the required materials and quantities in advance. You can do all of that at the crafting bench. Version 5.1 will also be adding other small optimizations. Be sure to check out future announcements for more information.
Alright, travelers. Some of you might have already noticed, but Genshin Impact turns 4 years old tomorrow.
We've had an incredible journey so far, right? Let's see where this path has taken us. It's time to relive some amazing memories.
Let's do it.
Anime de Genshin. Se viene el anime de Genshin. No, no se viene. Es que parecen novios, bro, tío. Yo no sé cómo un hermano y una hermana son tan felices, loco, en plan... Siendo hermanos, no novios.
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what journey means. Can't see the scene ahead, but we still must pursue the dream.
Ahí solo está enseñando personajes.
Travel through the heights and shallows. Put on a sturdy shell to face the perils. I hear about your last trace. Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know it's right. The scars will finally heal. Do not fear, the road not taken. The honor is no problem. Do not go gentle and good night. The day I wanna seize comes with the greetings of the breeze. Will there be
los elementos estos. Rollo lo que le ha pasado al Wonder, que tenía dos tipos, el agua y el Wonder era a ver, si se viese así el anime, es un dibujo un poco diferente al anime, pero no me gusta.
break through the strong tide to reach the other side. I hear about your
A mí sinceramente no me ha gustado, yo no voy a mentir. O sea, lo
some
que
words
he
are
visto
heavy
de
rain,
anime,
some words are
me ha gustado.
light. We are like two meteors that miss each other. We'll finally reunite.
Siempre me pongo así de lado, en plan
With
modo
the
disfrutar,
sunlight,
modo cine.
with the brightest fire, the memories softly touch my feet. The freedom I wanna seize takes me to an unknown place. At the journey's end, we will meet again. With the sunlight, with the brightest light, they cross. So we will go on that quest along the way. We'll open our
Gracias por hacerlo tan emotivo. Agüita esa. No le preocupa ni un pelito. Parece cansado, pero llega Mabuita. ¿Llega Mabuita o qué? Ah, no. ¿Qué mierda de...
Here's to 4
Porque
years
acaba
of
tan mal,
Genshin
tío.
Impact.
Hey, happy birthday!
Porque acaba tan
Wow,
mal, tío.
it's
En plan,
already
aparece
been
todo
4
fuego y
years.
creemos que va a aparecer
Where's the
Mabuika y se
time
acaba.
gone? It really brings back so many memories when I see all those scenes. There's that fight against
La han liado.
Storm Terror, the battle of the Jade Chamber, Nahida saying goodbye to Greater Lord Ruka Devada, the masquerade of the guilty.
I know, and
Y
I'm
Inazuma
definitely
no
going to
nombrado,
have that song on
Has saltado
repeat.
Inazuma.
That's exactly what I did with the Natland Symphony performance.
It seems like
Y
this is a
Fontaine
good
ya
place
para que
to announce
nombrarlo,
that
bro.
Natland's first
Que es la
OST
mejor
album,
región que hay.
Land of Tleayatl, is about to be released. The album contains 3 discs featuring 78 original tracks composed for Genshin Impact.
Yay! We can finally add Natland's regional soundtrack to our
Sí, no
playlist.
tengo otra cosa.
Yes. All right. That looks like all the information we have to share.
Se acabó.
That means it's time for the special program to come to an end. Is there anything you want to say before we
Pues
leave?
no han tenido mucho que
Yeah,
decir,
for
¿no?
sure. Well, I think there's so much cool content coming in this version, and hey, come on, 4th anniversary, that's so huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bueno,
we've put so
yo
much work into
esperando
this game over the
claramente
years,
la
and
continuación de
every
la
version
historia
has
del
been special,
Conte
but
del
I gotta
5.1.
say, 5.0,
Lo
5.1,
único
these
que
have
me ha
been
hecho
great.
ilusión
Exactly. I mean,
así a saco.
seriously, Genshin Impact is not only a game to me. It's my work, it's my life.
Right.
I play Genshin Impact every day. I talk about Genshin Impact every day, and I interact with
Sí,
players
solo que tú
online.
tienes
It's
el añadir gemitas
all these
en
years.
plan, por darte
Yeah.
demasiado,
it's a lot.
¿no?
It's a lot.
O sea,
Totally.
no tienes que
So
gastar de
if
tu
I have
cash.
to say something this time, we are
Puedes tener
truly,
así
truly
a
grateful
máxima
that you guys, our
consideración
players,
con la espada
are continue playing this game,
R5,
and
Yeah.
we're
con
just
todos los
as
personajes, ¿no?
excited as you guys
Así sí que
for
está
what's
guapo,
coming
¿no?
next in the game.
Awesome. Yeah, no, totally agree. That's so great. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Once again, thank you so much for all of the support over these past 4 years.
Pero qué
Hope
raro,
to
tío,
see
que
you in
hacen
game.
estos dos pavos
Bye,
aquí, tío,
everybody.
hombre.
Bye.
Los de siempre están estos dos pavos, bro. Vale, supongo que ya ha acabado, ¿no? Pues nada, chicos, ¿qué deciros? Increíble, magnífico, fantástico. Vamos a tener un evento mega relleno en la 5.1 que será de hacer un cumpleaños para nuestra colegui. Pero bueno, chicos, pues nada, voy a terminar el directo por aquí, ¿vale? Voy a terminar el directo por aquí porque sí, porque quería hacer el directo solo para el livestream. Y eso, licaso, chicos, y nos vemos. Voy a hacer más vídeos, ¿vale? Tengo